when the temperature outside is -20 and -25, we are sitting in the comfort of this beautiful community center, sipping tea and enjoying snacks, and trying to study Arabic language. It's a mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah. Brothers and sisters, lesson number 4 is the introduction of Ismul Fa'il and Ismul Maf'ul. Now you must also remember, we must remember, what do we call it in English? Ism Fa'il is called active participle. An active participle. It's all in the key, Brother Hassan. It's all in the key. And Ism Maf'ul is called passive participle. One thing you must always remember. You cannot make Ism Maf'ul from intransitive verb. The verb has to be transitive for us to make Ism Maf'ul out of it. Now this is a rule we must remember, inshallah. I will read from the key, brothers and sisters. Al-Ismul Fa'il, active participle. In English, one who reads is called reader, and one who writes is called writer. In Arabic, a noun on the pattern of fa'ilun is derived from the verb to denote the one who does the action. Inshallah. Kataba, katibun. What is the meaning of katibun? Writer. Saraka, he stole. Sarikun, thief. Abada, abid, worshipper. Khalaka, khalik. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brothers and sisters. In the Quran, Inna Allah falikul habbi wan nawa. Brother, analyze. Inna harfu tawqidin wa nasbin. Allahu lafzul jalalati. Ismu inna mansubun. Are you with me? Very good, brother and sister. Always when you talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we'll start with lafzul jalalati. And brother, faliku? Khabru inna. What will you say? Khabru inna marfu'un. Are you with me? Wa huwa mudaf. And al-habbi mudaf ilayhi. And then waw harfu atf. And what is an-nawa? Mawtufun ala habbi. Happy. 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 Majroor. Nawa, you don't see the sign of majroor. Why? It is like mustashfa or Mustafa or Fatah. I think we have already done it. I do remember we were learning Maksur, Ismul Maksura. You remember Mankus and Maksura. What is Maksura? Mustashfa. So in that noun, brother, the last letter is Alif. Okay? It cannot have Dhamma, Fatah, Kasra. What happens? If it is Marfu, Dhammatun, Muqaddara. If it is Mansub, Fathatun, Muqaddara. If it is Majroor, Kasratun, Muqaddara. So, define it now, brother. Faliku, Khabru inna, Marfuun, wa alamatu rafaihi, Dhammatun, Zahira. No, we don't say that. It is for us to understand. Faliku means the one who splits. Okay? Sister Manaz, when you see Ism Fa'il, we do not say it is Ism Fa'il. It is understood that it is Ism Fa'il. It is coming from Falaka, Falikun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, Al-Habbi, Mudafun ilayhi majrurun, wa alamatu jarrihi, Al-Kasratun, Zahiratun. Waw, harfu atfin, and then Nawa, Mawtufun ala Habbi, Majrurun, wa alamatu jarrihi, Kasratun, Muqaddara. Ala akhirihi. What will you say? Ala akhirihi, at the end of it, if you want to mention. It's nice to mention. Okay, ala akhirihi. Did you get it, brothers and sisters? This is how you analyze. In book 3, Ismul maf'ul, passive participle. This is a noun on the pattern of maf'ul, maf'ulun. Maf'ulun. Derived from the verb to denote the one who suffers the action. I can also say one who receives the action. Fine, brother and sister. Qatala, he killed. Maqtulun, the one who has been killed. Khalaqa, he created. Makhluk, Makhluk is not the creator. Khaliq is the creator. Makhluk is the one who has been created. Fine, brother. Sarra. Now this is a noun which requires a little bit more attention. Brother. Sarra. No, it is form 1, brother. Mudaf, like hajja. But in this sarra, the file is always something else. Sarrani kalamuka. And then surra. Surirtu, I was pleased. Are you with me? I had written it down. I hope you will remember. Or if I get another opportunity, I will again write it down to explain you in a nice way the use of sarra. It's important. Otherwise, we always remain confused, you know. Masrurun. That is the ism maf'ul. Masrurun, he who is pleased. He who is pleased. Fine, brother. Remember, book 2, lesson number 1. Ana masrurun bi likaika. I am happy to meet you. Fine, brother and sister. Kasara, maksurun, that received the action of the kasara, broken. Now, brothers and sisters, al-kalamu maksurun, book 1, lesson number 1. But now we understand how the maksurun is made. It is coming from kasara, and it is ismu maf'ul. I think we did it in lesson number 3. Al-kalamu maksurun. Fine, brother and sister. The Prophet ﷺ said, La ta'ata. Oh, brother, this is so beautiful. Ta'ata, this is la an-nafiyatu lil jins. Did I explain you this before? La an-nafiyatu lil jins. Okay, if I did not, then I won't do it now. Because it will take a lot of time for me to give you a thorough understanding of la and nafiyatu lil jins. And brothers and sisters, this is one of the most beautiful style of Arabic language. I should say the most and the beautiful, most beautiful. This is the most beautiful and the most important expression in Arabic language. See, the first words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, La ilaha. You know, what is this La ilaha? And if you really don't know the meaning of this expression, brother, you have missed out. You have missed out. La ikraha fid deen. Alif lam mim zalikal kitabu la raiba. These are all la nafiyatul lil jins. Rabbana wa la tuhammilna ma la taqata. What is going on here? We got to understand. This is one of the most beautiful things, I should say, in Arabic language. It is not in any other language. Okay, that is why the kuffars of Makkah were astounded. They were shocked when they heard La ilaha illa huwa or illallahu. This was the most, kind of a heavy duty punch on their their beliefs, because they used to believe in all those deities, 360 or more. And one statement, there is no deity in this whole universe worthy of worship except Allah. So if we understand this, then Alhamdulillah, you will be so pleased, And every time you say La ilaha, you know what's going on in the sentence and what you are saying. Inshallah, we'll learn very soon, inshallah. But I did not explain you this before in the class? No, I will try, inshallah, next time. Okay, brother? La ta'ata. Absolutely no obedience of any kind. Li makhlukin. For the creation. Fi ma'asati khaliki. If it amounts to disobeying the Creator, you cannot obey anybody else. If your obedience to somebody else who has been created, brothers and sisters, what did I say? If your obedience to someone who has been created amounts to the disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no. No, see, I cannot express the intensity and the power unless I understand one thing. What is it? La ta'ata. See, it is ta'ata mansub. No alif lam there and no tanween there. Brother, if it is not alif lam in front, then there should be tanween. If there is no tanween, then there should be alif lam. That's the rule we have learned. But in this particular case, there is no alif lam and there is no tanween. So what kind of a noun is this? It is mansub, I can see fatah. It is mansub. Why it is in this particular situation and in particular fashion? Because of the la. And what kind of a la is this? It's called la an-nafiyatu, law of negation. Lil jins means it negates everything in that species. The English word for jins is genus. And when you read in the dictionary genus, you'll be surprised. Right? Okay. In this creation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put everything in the form of species. We are human beings, brother. Maybe our colors are different, but still we are same. Our blood is same. Are you with me? When you see cats, it's a species. When you see dogs, that is a species. When you see fish, birds, they are all species. These examples are not in the book, but you can think about it. When you understand the meaning of la and nafiyatu lil jins, brothers and sisters, we can think about more examples. Okay, that is the meaning, brothers and sisters. Okay, see, so it is makhlukin means one who has been created, and khalik means the one who is the creator. No creature has to be obeyed if it involves disobedience to the Creator. That is the very powerful hadith, Okay, another interesting thing, brothers and sisters. Ma ana bighafilin amma ta'malun. This is another beautiful thing in Quran, brothers and sisters. What kind of ma is this? This is called ma al-hijaziyah. I am not unmindful of what you are doing. This ma is called ma al-hijaziyah. And acts like, okay, brother, next thing's easy. What is the speciality of laysa? Okay, it has a ism and it has a khabar. And laysa, khabar is always mansub, or it can be majroor with bi. Ana lastu bi ganiyan. Or ana lastu ganiyan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? That is the case it is. So, ma exactly behaves like that. Okay? And it is very important for us to understand, so that we can understand the sentences in the Quran which are ma al-hijaziyah. Okay? Sentence which conveys the meaning of ma al-hijaziyah. Okay, brothers and sisters? Fine. It is used in nominal sentence. Fine, brothers and sisters? And after its introduction, the khabar is rendered mansub, like sir. The khabar may also take an extra harf jar, ba, and rendering it majroor. So when it takes ba, we will say majroorun lafzan and mansubun mahlan. When we have to explain it, inshallah. We have in the Quran, ma hadha basharan. Who said this? This is from the story of Yusuf alayhi salam. Okay, when the ladies who were invited to the house of where Yusuf alayhi salam was, and when they saw, they said, he's not a human being. Ma hadha basharan. Okay, brother, this is ma al-hijaziyatu ya'malu amala laysa. Ya'malu amala laysa. That's the job of laysa. So, brother, what is hadha? Ismu ma al-hijaziyatu. What is it? Marfoon. Are you with me? So you will say هذا اسم إشارة مبني على السكون في محل رفع اسم مع الحجازية. Fine, brothers and sisters. And what is basharan? خبر ما حجازية mansubun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So this is not a human being. Here the khabar is mansub. We also have example of the khabar having ba. فَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. Okay, brothers and sisters. So where is the ismu ma hijaziyah? Allah. Where is the khabar ma hijaziyah? بِغَافِلٍ. Majrurun lafzan and mansubun mahlan. Inshallah you will remember. That's the end of the story, brother. That's all we are going to learn in lesson number 4. It's very interesting, inshallah. Okay. And look at every dialogue. Every dialogue in the sentence. I want you to take a note of it, brother. Al-bara'u. What is the meaning of bara'u? Innocent. Innocent. What is the meaning of al-bara'u? Innocent, brother. Also it means free. Also it means free from any blame. Or clear. Nuridu an na'rifa natijat al-ikhtibari shahriyi ya ustad. Translation, brother. We want to know the result of the monthly examination, ya ustad. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Al-ikhtibar. What kind of a word is this? Ikhtibar. This is form 8. Ikhtibar, iftial. So it is a master. What is the verb? Ikhtabara, yakhtabiru. Are you with me? Ikhtabara, yakhtabiru, yakhtabiru. Also it means same thing as imtahana, yamtahinu. Imtihan. Ikhtibar means imtihan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Both of them are from form 8. Fine. Okay, brother. Al-harithu. If you want to write it down, brother, next to it, harasa, yaharuthu. What is it? Harasa, yaharusu. Write down on the side. Means that is the verb, and what is al-haris? Ism file. Farmer, yes, but ism file. One who tills the field, brothers and sisters. Kam rasiban. Kam has come, brother. What is rasiban? Tamiz. No, brother. Rasiban. Look at it. What is rasiban? Ism file. Are you with me? Now, Dr. Abdul Rahim is going to ask us, go back to the lesson, istakhrij min ad-darsi, a small fa'ilina wa a small maf'ulina, but we do it right away from the beginning. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, when you see ism file, or ism maf'ul, you will also see or identify the verb, Madi and Mudari. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, brother, that's why I say Haris. What is the verb? Harasa yahruthu. Bab nasara. And when I say Rasiban, Rasaba yarsubu. Bab nasara. Yarsubu. Okay? All these things should be noted down. Sister Sumaya, is it clear, inshallah? Kam rasiban fi faslina ya ustaz. Translation, brother. How many failed in our class, ya ustaz? Kullukum najihun. Alhamdulillah. Everybody passed. Brother. So kullukum. What is kullu? Mubtada. Wa huwa mudaf. And kum mudaf ilayh. And where is the khabar? Najihun. Okay, brother. Najihun. So what is this? Ism fa'il. What is the verb? Najaha yanjahu. Yanjahu. Interesting, brothers and sisters? It's very interesting. You will love it. Inshallah. Nahnu masruruna. We are very happy. What is masruruna? Jama muzakkar salim. So what is singular? Masrurun. Now what is masrurun? Ism maf'ul. What is it? Ism maf'ul from sarra yasurru. Sarra yasurru. Sarra is mudaf, where the ain kalima and lam kalima are identical. Fine. Hal min rasibin fil fusul lil ukhra. Are there any failures in the other classes? Is it clear, brother? Again, rasibin came, Naam. Walakin al-rasibina. Oh, see how beautiful the sentence is. Walakin al-rasibina. But what is rasibina? Ismu lakinna mansub. It has to be mansub, so it became from rasibun, it became rasibuna, and from rasibuna it became rasibina. So see, we can understand now. Can you imagine? The same thing will happen when you will be studying Quran. You will be able to understand what goes on, brother. Few. Kalilun is also Jama Mudhakkar Salih. Walakin al-rasibina, but the failures, the people who failed, are few. Are you with me, brother? Muhammad? Yes. The people who failed are few. Man katibu hadha ala saburati. Who is the writer of this? Okay, are you with me? Katib is the ismu fa'il. But what is katibu hadha? Mudaf ilayhi. Hadha is mudaf ilayhi, writer of this. Brother Samad, Abdul Samad. Hadha here is mudaf ilayhi. Ma nadri means we don't know. Brothers and sisters. Wajadnahu. See, wajadnahu maktuban. We found it written. Now, brothers and sisters, remember, wajada yajidu can also have two maf'ulun bihi. Okay? So, brother, where is the verb? Wajad. What is na? Fa'il. Okay? Who is maf'ulun bihi number 1? And maktuban is maf'ulun bihi number 2. This is very interesting lesson. Will make you very strong. Okay? Maktuban, Sister Arifa. What is maktuban? Maf'ulun. You have to keep in your mind the pattern. Fa'ilun and maf'ulun. This pattern should be in front of our mind. So makdubun is kataba, yaktubu, wa huwa katibun, and maktubun means something written. Okay? Indama, when Dakhalna al-fasla, when we entered the class. We found it written, we entered the class. Yutraku al-faslu. Yutrakul faslu. What is the meaning of this? The classroom is left. Majhul. Yutraku is majhul. Taraka yatruku. So yatruku became yutraku. Al-faslu, classroom is left maftuhan. Open. The classroom is left open. فَيَدْخُلُوهُ طُلَّابٌ, and so some students enter it min jihatin, from different areas or sides. Mukhtalifatin. Oh, what is this mukhtalifatin? Mu has come. Ism fa'il. What is the verb? Ikhtalafa. What is the verb? Let me write it down, brother. Let it write down. Ikhtalafa. That is your verb. And yakhtalifu. And ism fa'il is mukhtalifun. Fine. And what is the root, brothers and sisters? Khalafa. This is your root. Okay, brothers and sisters? Madha na'malu. What is the meaning of Madha na'malu? What shall we do? Fal kuflu maksurun. The lock is broken. Maksurun kasara yaksiru wa huwa kasirun wa maksurun. And okay, maftuhun. Fataha yaftahu wa huwa fatihun and maftuhun. It's easy, isn't it, brother? We studied these nouns in book 1, but we dare not go in detail. But now you are ready to go in detail, because now you have achieved a level of understanding which will make it very easy for you to understand all these things, inshallah. Hal min zahibin zahaba yadhhabu wa huwa zahibin. The person who is going. Hal min zahibin ila suq al yawm. Is anybody going to the suq today? Ghalib said, Ana zahibun. I am going, inshallah. But then I forgot one thing. You see, Haris, we did it. What is the next? Mudaris, we know Mudaris, also ismu fa'il. But not from Fail Sulasi, Mujarrad, but it is from Fail Sulasi Mazid. Darrasa, yudarrisu, mudarris. But the Khalid, what is Khalidun? Fa'ilun. See, now this is the beauty of Dr. Abdul Rahim. Even the names that he is choosing, they are all ismu fa'il. Isn't it wonderful, brother? Look at his farsightedness. Isn't it beautiful, brother? When I observe these things, I just think of him as a person who has a vision to teach us the language of the Quran. Khalidun, what is the verb, brother? Khalada yakhludu. Khalada yakhludu. Fine, brother. And then what is the next name, brother? Hamidun. What is the verb? Hamida yahmadu. Hamida yahmadu. All these things, you should note it down, brothers and sisters. Okay. And now, brother, comes Ghalib. When you think of Ghalib, you think always of Mirza Ghalib. Okay. Ghalaba yaghlibu. Wa huwa ghalib. And then Maghlub. And Hamidun. Hamida yahmadu wa huwa hamidun. And then Mahmud. Mahmud is coming from there. Ana zahibun inshallah. Al-Mudaris. Arju an tashtari Yeah, remember, antashtariya, I request you to buy what? Kuflan jaidan, a good lock. Galib inshallah. اقرأ الآيات الواردة في الدرس يا عارف يا عارف عرف يعرف وهو عارف هو عارف وهنا أختنا عارفة. What is عارفة? Ism fa'il with ta marbuta. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You did not think of Sister Arifa as a ism fa'il? Alhamdulillah. See how beautiful and meaningful the names are. Now, Warida. Warida. What is Warida? Fa'ilun. What is the verb? Warada. Warada to mention. Warada to mention, brother. Fine, brothers and sisters. Arif. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وسارقوا والسارقة. See how it is? سارقوا والسارقة. So عارفوا وعارفة. Okay, you got the idea? فاقطعوا أيديهما جزاء بما كسبا. Brother, kasaba musanna goes to alif is the file, goes to sarik and sarikatu. Faqta'u fi'l amar mabniun ala hazifi noon. Got the idea, brother and sister? Alhamdulillah. Okay. What is this aydiyahuma? What kind of a noun is this, Sister Madina? You should write it down. This is important. You should write it down. Okay, brother? Here is the singular. What is the singular? Yadun. And what is the plural? Aydin. What is Aydin? Mankus. It is mankus. Put alif lam. Now, brothers and sisters, when you make this noun Aydin Mansoob, the Ya will come out. Are you with me? So it is Aydiya Huma. Their hands, both of them. I want you to understand Yadun, the plural is Aydin. And if you put alif lam, it will become al-aidi. But here, brothers and sisters, faqta'u, and cut. Cut what? We need mafulun bihi. So it became aidiyah. Mafulun bihi. And huma is mudaf ilayhi. Aidiyah mafulun bihi wa huwa mudaf, and huma is mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? You got the idea? Inshallah. MashaAllah. Innaka kariyun jayyidun. Brothers and sisters, innaka. You know what is ka here? Kariyun. What is kariyun? Ismu fa'il from kara'a yakra'u wa huwa kariyun wa makru'un. Something which is read. Lam asma'aka. I did not hear you taqra'ul Qur'ana min qablu. I did not hear you recite the Quran before. Hafizun anta? Hafizun. What is hafizun? Hafiza yafadhu wa huwa hafizun wa mahfudhun. See how easy and beautiful it is, brothers and sisters. Fine. Naam. Then Mudarris is saying to Ma ana bi ghafilin amma ta'malu ya Mansur. So, in one sentence we got two things. Ghafilun, ghafala, yaghfulu, ghafala, yaghfulu, okay? Wa huwa ghafilun. Now, brothers and sisters, as I said, when you see the hallo tamarin, all these things are there. Huh? So you can also check your answers later on, whether the mudari'a is bab nasara or daraba or fatah. The key will guide you. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine, brother. So that was ghafil is ismu fa'il from ghafala. What about mansur? Nasara yansuru wa huwa nasirun wa mansur. Ismu maf'ul. Oh, mashallah. So here comes mansur. So again, the name which has a meaning in it, that it is ismu maf'ul. Arju an tasmaha li bil khuruj fa inni uridu an azhaba ila nasikhin. Wa inni uridu an azhaba ila nasikh. Okay. Arju an tasmah li bil khuruj fa inni uridu an azhaba ila nasikh. What is the translation, brother? I request you to permit me to exit because fa inni, it means because I want to go to registrar. Nasikh has two meanings, brother. Okay, what is nasikh? Ism fa'il, nasakha. Yansakhu. Ba fatah. Nasakha yansakhu. Okay, brother. It also means copier, one who copies. But it also means registrar in a school or a university. Are you with me, brothers? Okay, I want to go to the nasikh. La asmah laka bizalik. La asmahu laka bizalik. I won't permit you with that. Ala ta'arifu, don't you know? Annal khuruja. Ala ta'arifu? Annal khuruja. Fi athnai darsi, during the lesson. Mamnu'un. Mana'a yamna'u wa huwa mani'un wa mamnu'un. Brother, tell me, isn't it easy? We knew these things, but now we are learning how these nouns are made. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Mansur, ana asifun. What is the meaning of ana asifun? I'm sorry. So asifun is a ism fa'il. What is the verb? Asifa. What is the verb? Asifa. Brother? Asifa, ya safu. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. To be sorry. Okay. Fine, brothers and sisters. Atazkurul hadisa al-waridata fi das sabiki. Can you mention the hadith which is mentioned fi darsi sabik? Sabik, sabaka, yasbiku, to proceed, to come before. Sabaka, write down, brother, sabaka, yasbiku. All these things will help you because now you are increasing your vocabs. You are increasing your vocabs. Okay, brothers and sisters? Ataskurul hadisa can also mean, do you remember? Do you remember the hadith mentioned in the previous dars? Naam. An Sahil ibn Sa'idin an al-Nabiyya sallallahu alayhi wasallam qala. Brother, this is one of the most beautiful hadiths. Very beautiful hadith. Ana wa kafilul yatimi. Ana wa kafilul yatimi. What is the meaning of kafilul yatimi? Who looks after the orphans. So beautiful, brother. Who looks after the orphans. Not only feeds them, but provides them with shelter or arranges a shelter for them, their clothing, their education. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, I and the person who looks after the orphan, fil jannati, They will be both together. I mean, that person in the Jannah will be with Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Who's that person? Who takes care of the orphans. Such a beautiful guidance we get from this hadith, you know. Hakaza. What is the meaning of hakaza? Like this. And then, ashara. What is the meaning of ashara? What kind of verb is this? Form 4. Ashara, mudariya, yushiru. And ism fa'il, mushirun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So ashara means to point out. And he pointed out bis-sababati. Wal wusta. He opened it. Wa farraja. What is the meaning of farraja? To open it wide. Like that. Bainahuma. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? He opened it wide. Okay. Muttafaqun alayhi. What is the meaning of muttafaqun alayhi? It is mentioned by both Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ahsanta ya Mansur. You did very well, ya Mansur. Arju an takuna. Oh, see, brother, what a beautiful sentence. Arju an takuna. I wish you be what? Be what? Samiyan. Listen properly. Lid darsi. Listen to the dars properly. Wa fahiman lahu. And understand it very well. So Samiyan, what is this, brother? Samiya yasma'u wa huwa Samiyan. Wa masmu'un. Fahima yafhamu wa huwa fahiman and mafhumun. Something that has been understood. Interesting, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. We will continue, inshallah. Please read the key, because this lesson will finish quickly. And then we can proceed with lesson number 5 on Monday, inshallah. I urge you to read the key, book 3 key, every single day. Before you come to the class, before you retire for the night, read a little bit, brothers and sisters. Even half a page is good enough. And you will just increase your understanding and make yourself more strong. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا إن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب. Answer the following questions. ماذا أراد طلاب أن يعرفوا? Translation, brother. ماذا? What did the student want to know? Know. Arafa ya'rifu. To know. Arada, wanted. Students wanted. It's Madi. What did the student want to know? What will be the answer? No, because it is Madi, we should use Madi. Either you say aradu, they wanted, or you will say aradat tullabu, because once you use tullabu as a file, then the verb has to be singular. Remember, new sentence. Fine. An ya'rifu natijat al-ikhtibar al-shahriyi. They wanted to know the result of the monthly exam. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you will be able to write it. أرسب أحد في هذا الفصل؟ لا. لم يرسب. How will you write it? That would be nice. We should try to use lam. لا لم يرسب أحد. أحد. أحد, because that is the file for yarsub. Remember, Brother Hassan, rasaba yarsubu is intransitive. It is intransitive. Doesn't need mafulun bihi. Okay. Man alladhi qara'al ayati. Who read the ayah? Who was he? Huwa arifun. MashaAllah. وماذا قال له المدرس؟ قال له المدرس ما شاء الله إنك كادي جيد. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you will be able to write it. And after you write it, you can always check your answers with the Hello Tamarin, inshallah. Writing is extremely, extremely important, brothers and sisters. من الذي أراد أن يخرج من الفصل أسمح له المدرس بالخروج. Translation, brother. Who's the one who wanted to go out of the class? Did the mudarris allow him to go out? See, bil khuruj, brother and sister, is a master. Now change it in English into infinitive, which is mastar muawwal. Did he allow to go? Bil khuruj is going out. But in English we won't say going out, we'll say to go. Are you with me? What is to go? Ay yakhruj. Are you with me? Ay yakhruj. So mastar muawwal is very important for us to keep it in mind, inshallah. Who was the one? Huwa Mansur. Again, let's use the lam. Walam yasmah. What will you say? Walam yasmah lahu al-mudarrisu bil khuruj. Lam yasmah lahu bil khuruj. Now comes number 2. We have done it. Do you think we have done it? Did we do the exercise? Qatala yaktulu huwa qatilun. We didn't do it? I think we did it. Sister Maimuna remembers. Okay, we'll try to do it quickly, inshallah. First, asariku ismun. Asariku is a noun. Ismun means noun. Yadullu means it indicates ala man kama bith sarikati. But what is sarikati? Stealing. Mastar. Saraka, yasriku, sarikatun is your mastar. Okay? Now remember, kama means to stand up. But kama bi, if you use kama bi, means to perform. So, we will have to go to the dictionary and understand the various usage of kama with different half chairs, the meaning changes. Kama is to stand up. But kama bi, if you say kama bi, means he performed, executed something. So it's a noun which indicates who performed the stealing. Who performed the stealing means who steals. Fine, brother? Okay, nice work, brother. Huwa, are you all ready? Mushtaqun. Mu has come. So it has to be one of the two, ism fa'il or ism maf'ul. So what is the verb? Ishtaqqa. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. What is the verb, brothers and sisters? Ishtaqqa. Ishtaqqa. Form ishtaqqa. Form 8. Alif and ta is a ifta'ala. Okay, brother, what is the root? This is your madi. Now what is the root? Shakaka. MashaAllah. Keep this in mind. Whenever Ain Kalima and Lam Kalima come together, the Ain Kalima loses its vowel sign and it is replaced with Sukun first. When you replace the vowel sign of Ain Kalima with Sukun, then the Shada comes in. Are you with me, brother? So even if there is a Kasra, it will get a sukoon. If it is a fatah, it will get a sukoon. Are you with me, brother Abdul Samad? And then we have, brothers and sisters, see, the Ain Kalima lost its vowel sign in order for us to assimilate. And then this became, are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is how it happens. Okay? So now the thing is, Ishtakka, what will be the mudariya? Yash? Again yashtakku. Now, I'm trying to devote little time here so that in future you will become more strong with these kinds of verbs. Brothers and sisters, yashtakku, and it will become ishtakka, it will become yashtakku. Now tell me what is actually inside this verb. Yash, the ifta'ala, yafta'ilu, yafta'ilu. So yashtaqiku. Now again, Ain Kalima, Lam Kalima are same. So the Ain Kalima will lose its vowel sign. Are you with me? So then it will become sukoon, and then we have a shadda. So we have to be careful in our mind when you say yashtakku, actually it is yashtaqiku. Because it is bab, ifta'ala, yafta'il. Brothers and sisters, Arabic means thinking. You must think deeply. Okay. Now yashtaqiku. So it became yashtakku. Now, whether it is ism fa'il or ism maf'ul, the same thing will apply. Okay, make it ism fa'il, it will be mushtaqiku. But then again that kasra will come into sukoon. So it will be mushtaqu. Fine, brother. Mushtaqun. I will write down mushtaqun. Now, which is actually ism fa'il, mustakhikun. Make it ism maf'ul. Mustakakun. Again the Ain Kalima will lose its vowel sign. Okay? So what will happen now, brother? So what is the difference between this and this? No difference. But our mind will tell us which is which. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Little careful on this. So here, brothers and sisters, we have huwa mushtaqun. Okay, ishtaqqa is to drive. Ishtaqqa is to drive. So brother, huwa mushtaqun, what kind of a noun is this? Is it ism maf'ul or ism fa'il? It is ism maf'ul. It is drived or driven. Yes, yes. So, huwa mushtaqun, it is drived or it is driven. Min saraka yasriku. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? It's very easy. I thought I explained you properly so that when you read, inshallah, it will be clear. Wa yusamma. What is yusamma? What kind of a verb is this? Majhul, mashallah. This is Madi Mudariya? Mudariya, okay. What is Madi? Samma. Madi lil ma'lum. Al-fi'lul Madi lil ma'lum. Samma, okay. And then, brothers and sisters, what will be the Mudariya? Yusammi. Are you with me? Quickly conjugate so that I refresh your mind. Samma. Sammaya. Samma. MashaAllah. We should always be quick, Sammahu. And then hiya, sammat. And then sammata. And then sammayna. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. Okay, brother. Yusammi. Yusammiyani. Yusammuna. 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 Okay? And then some tusammi, tusammiyani, yusammina. Keep the verb in front of your mind, and then we, according to the 14 forms, inshallah, we will be able to do it. Okay, okay, brother. Samma, make it majhul. Summiya. Are you all comfortable? I will write down one more time, brother. Brother Ali Haider, you missed this, brother. You will have to catch up. How to make majhul. I'll talk to you in the break. Samma will become summi. As soon as you gave ain kalima kasra, the ya opens up. Summiya. Okay, conjugate, brother. Summiya. Summiya. Summu. Summu. What did I tell you? Do not ever forget to forget. What is to forget? Nasiya. So do not forget nasiya. Do not forget to forget. Okay? Nasiya, nasiya, nasu. Always keep that in mind. So, summiya, summiya, summu. And then summiyat, summiyata, summina. Fine. Very good, brother. And here it was yusammi. What was it, brother? This was yusammi. Yusammi. How will you describe it? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, wa alamatu raf'ihi, dammatun, mukaddara. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now yusammi. This is your fi'lun, mudari'un, lil ma'lum, active voice. Make it into passive voice. You some ma. One more time I'll repeat, brother and sisters. Fu I la. And then, brothers and sisters, Yuf Alu. This majhul, we should, because it's a new thing. We just learned it few days ago. We have to keep on reminding ourselves, and we must practice, inshallah. Brother, fu'ila, what is the pattern? Then ain kalima gets a kasra, and fa kalima gets a dhamma. Okay? Now, if the verb is more than 3 letters, 4 letters, 5 letters, 6 letters, we have to be careful that ain kalima will get a kasra, and everything else before ain kalima in madi will get dhamma. You will remember that. They will get dhamma. If there is a sukoon, what do we say? Use sukoon se rahne de. Let it live in peace. Don't touch it. Okay. Now, yuf'alu. Okay, brothers and sisters, what is on ain kalima? Fatha. Because ain kalam is where we try to decide what to give in front of ain. Okay. Alamatul mudhariya will be you. Okay. And then anything before ain kalima, if it is a mutaharrik, means if there is a vowel sign, it will get a fatha. If there is a sukoon, leave it. Are you with me, brother and sister? So I gave you an example from the Quran, brother. I'll repeat it. Tawaffa. He caused someone to die. Tawaffa. Okay? And what will be mudariya? Yata waffa. Brother, I'm repeating this so that you are fresh, inshallah, when we go forward. Now, if I make it majhul, Sister Madina, first will be my ain kalima. And then the ya will come out. And what will happen to tawa? How many dhammas? All of them. Because they are all mutaharrik. There is no waw, no sukun. So it will become tuwuffiya. Got the idea? Tuwuffiya. See how? I gave two dhammas here. Because it was Sister Sumayya Tawa. No sukun. Had there been a sukun, I would have left it. Okay, brother. Now I come here, Mudariya. The Mudariya is that Fa kalima will have a fatah. So I gave Fa kalima fatah. And the Alamatu Mudariya will get Dhamma. And anything else, if it is Mutaharrik, will get a fatah. So put a fatah here. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? You, Alamatu Mudariya. Ain Kalima is Fa, got a Fatah. Anything else before Ain Kalima will get a Fatah. So you got Yuta Waffa, okay? Tawaffa Madi lil Ma'lum, Yatawaffa Mudariya lil Ma'lum, Tuwuffiya Madi lil Majhul, and Yutawaffa Mudariya lil Majhul. Got the idea? Keep that in mind, okay, brothers and sisters? So we come back to Samma, Summiya. Yusammi became Yusamma. Now this is very common verb. It comes in use all the time. It was called, or it is called. Summiya means it was called, or it was named. Yusamma means it is called, or it is named. Fine, brothers and sisters? Let us try to see your knowledge. Yusamma, Yusammayani, Yusammawna, mashallah. Yusammawna. Are you with me, brother and sister? Yusammawna. And then, Hiya, Tusamma, Tusammayani, Hunna, Yusammayna, mashallah. If you keep that verb in front of us, it's very easy, you know. Okay. Very good, brothers and sisters. So we are here. Huwa mushtaqu min saraka yashriku wa yusamma, and it is called, what is it called? Ismu fa'il. Very good. Ismu fa'il. Ismun masugun. What is masugun? We are going to learn all these things in the next lesson. Masugun is ism maf'ul. What is it? Ism maf'ul. And how is it made, brothers and sisters? Very important verb. Saga. Ajwaf. What will be the mudariya? Ya sugu. Like qala yakulu. Qala yakulu. Very good. What will be the amar? What will be the amar? Sugh, like kul, sugh. Saga he formed. Sugh means form. F-O-R-M, form. Okay? And brother, what will be the ismu file of saga? Sa'igun. What will be the ism file? Sa'igun. What will be the ism maf'ul? Masugun. Thing which is formed. Are you with me? Masugun. 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 We are going to learn in the next lesson all these things. And they are extremely important. Okay, brothers and sisters? So, ismu fa'il is the noun formed. Ismun masugun means noun formed, fashioned, patterned. You can also say pattern. Lima waka'a minhu fi'lu. Brother, lima means to which or to whom. The action occurs from it. Waka'a means, brothers and sisters, hadatha, to occur. Write down hadatha. Hadatha, to occur, to happen. Okay. So what happens, brother? In our simple way we can say, Ismu fa'il is the doer of the action. He does the action. That is our simple explanation, brother. وَهُوَ عَلَى وَزْنِ, and it is on the wazan or pattern of fa'ilun. Nahu. Alimun, jahilun, zahibun. Alhamdulillah, you are all very strong in this. You should have no problem, inshallah. Okay. استخرج من الدرس أسماء الفاعلين الواردة فيه وذكر مع كل واحد منها الفعل الذي. Okay, what is this? فعل الذي, properly pronounced with hamdatul wasal. How will you pronounce, Sister Hafsa? Ushtuk. What will you pronounce? Ushtuk. Madi. Everything Dhamma. Ushtukka. Now what is actually Ushtukika? Are you with me? Ushtukika. But then it became Ushtukka. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? If you wish, you can write down Ushtukika. Write it down, brothers and sisters, next to it, so you know exactly how it is formed. And this is Madi lil Majhul. I will write down, brothers and sisters. This is the one. Do not give a sign of Hamzatul Kata, because it is Hamzatul Wasal. Ush tu ki ka. Ain Kalima lost the vowel sign, so it became Ush Tukka. Are you with me? It became Ush Tukka. I hope you understand, inshallah. Very good. Ush Tukka minhu ala nahwil ta'ali means it is derived from it, from the verb on the following way. Ismu fa'il sahrikun. Af'alul ladhi ushtukka minhu saraka yasriku. So whenever you will see in this lesson, you will try and write down the verb. You will see ismu fa'il, ism maf'ul, and you will write down the verb. Fine. Okay, number 3, brothers and sisters. Sug. What is sug? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fine. Asma'a maf'ulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf. Fa'ilina, fa'iluna, fa'ilina. Min al-af'al al-atiyati. From the following verbs. Katala, yaktulu, wa huwa katilun. Okay. Jahala, to become ignorant. Or be ignorant. Okay. Jahala, yajhalu wa huwa jahilun. Raka'a yarka'u wa huwa raki'un. Alima ya'lamu wa huwa alimun. Okay. Sajada yasjudu wa huwa sajidun. And you know we have sister's name, Sajida, but it is Sajida too. It is still ism fa'il. And we forgot, last time I said Arifa is ism fa'il, but Aisha is also ism fa'il. Sister Aisha, your name is also from ism fa'il. What is the verb? Asha ya'ishu. Aishun. And from Aishun make it muannas, Aishatun. But when you make it into a proper noun, it becomes Aisha too. Okay, because ladies cannot take two tanween. It's too heavy for them. They do a lot of other work. Okay, so we give them only one dhamma. Aisha too. Okay. Rakiba yarkabu wa huwa Right. But tell me, isn't it easy? It's so beautiful and easy. Huh? Alhamdulillah. It's all halwa puri, brother. Fine. Jalasa yajlisu wa huwa. Now, you know, we came across this noun in book 1, most probably in lesson number 3. Al-waladu jalisun. Wal-mudarrisu waqifun. So, you know, these are all ism fa'il. But at that time, we dare not go in detail. But now we can go in detail, brothers and sisters. Shahida yashhadu wa huwa shahidun. La'iba yalabu wa huwa ma'in. Sa'ala yas'alu wa huwa sa'ilun. See how sa'ilun is written. Sa'i came, then Hamza will get a kursi of ya. Okay? How will you write down sa'ilun, brother? Sa'i. So now this ya is the kursi of Hamza. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Watch the spellings of Hamza as you come across and think over it. And it's very easy to identify or understand why she gets different chairs. You know, waw, alif and ya. Brother, where are we now? Akala yakulu wa huwa akilun. Khadama yakhdimu wa huwa khadim. Kariha yakrahu wa huwa karihun. Akala yakilu wa huwa akil. Bara'a yabra'u wa huwa bariun. How will you write down bariun? How will you write down bariun, brothers and sisters? Bari. Okay, and now you will not put 2 dots here, brother. Do not put 2 dots. That will be confusing. It's only a chair, so we remove the dots. Brother, bara'a, what is the meaning of bara'a? To create, khalaqa. Bara'a means to create, khalaqa. The rest of the meanings were clear, inshallah. Kariha means to dislike something. Okay? Inshallah. Amara yamuru wa huwa amirun. Sahibul amr. What is amirun? Sahibul amr. The one who commands. Fine, brother. Ayyin. What is ayyin? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Ayyana yu'ayyinu ayyin. Bab tafa'il. Please remember, Bab tafa'il. Form 2. Very good, brothers and sisters. Now, ayyin asma'al fa'ilin fima yali. In what follows, brothers and sisters? Man qatilu aliyin radiyallahu anhu. Where is the ismul fa'il? Qatilu. Qatala yaktulu. Inshallah. Very good. If you have highlighter, highlight the ism file. I always, feel that if you highlight ism file, so when you are revising, that thing will come right in front of you with more prominence, inshallah. Okay. La tanhar. Brother, la tanhar. As-sa'i la. Mafulun bihi. What is the sa'ila? One who is asking. Usually it refers to beggar, one who comes to beg, or somebody who needs help from you. Okay? He is in a desperate situation, so he is asking something from you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, La tanhar. What kind of a la is this? La an-nahiya. What is tanhar? Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bisukun. Majzumun bisukun. Okay. So Sa'ilun is a petitioner. one who comes with some kind of a request for you. So, la tanhar, do not scold or tongue lash or rebuke, reprimand or drive him away. Do not drive away the one who has come to ask your help. La tanhar sa'ila. So you will say la tanharis sa'ila. La tanharis sa'ila. Very good, brother and sister. Number 3, aladayka. What is the meaning of ladaika? Aindaka. What is the meaning of ladaika? Aindaka. Shahidun. Do you have a witness? Ala ma taqulu. For what you say, do you have a witness? Fine. You got the idea of the Shahida yashhadu. Fine, brother and sister. Huwa majusiyun. What is the meaning of majusiyun, brothers and sisters? Fire worshipper. The person who worships fire. So, what is the meaning of majusiyun? I means, that is to say, abidu narin. Abidu narin. So, brothers and sisters, here we have abidu. Abada yabudu wa huwa abidun. Very good. Zalika rajulu jalisu. Okay, brother, jalisu has come. Amamal mirhabi alimun kabirun min Afghanistan. Afghanistan. Can you imagine 40 years ago, Dr. Abdurrahim thinks of Afghanistan. So it's very important. Okay, brothers and sisters, let us analyze this. It's a simple sentence. Zalika, what is Zalika? Mubtada, mashallah. Brother Abdul Samad, what is Ar-Rajulu? Madal, brother. And tell me next one, what is Jalisu? Ajalisu. Naat. What is it? Naat. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Amama Zarf. Merhabi Mudaf ilayhi. Fine, brothers and sisters. And where is our khabar? Alimun is your khabar. MashaAllah. Alimun is your khabar. And what is kabirun? Naat. Min Afghanistan. Jar majur. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. Excellent. Alaibu kurati kadamin anta. Translation? Are you a soccer player? Are you a soccer player? Okay. So laibu here is ism fa'il, brother. And it is mudaf. Okay. This is a very nice example, brother. Zannul akili. Khairun min yakinil jahil. How will you translate, brother? Zannul akili. Brother Hassan. Khairun min. No, zannu means the guess. The guess of akil is better than the certainty of an ignorant person. Are you with me? The guess of the akil, intelligent person, is better than the certainty of ignorant person. So, brother, zannu is your master. Zanna yadhunnu zannun. It's your master. Okay, analyze it, brother. Zannu mubtada wa huwa mudaf. And then al-akili mudaf ilayhi. Where is the khabar? Khairun is your khabar. And here khairun is ism tafdil. Okay, fine. And it is a comparative degree because min has come. Okay. Min harf jar, yakini ism majroor, wa huwa mudaf, and jahil mudaf ilayhi. How many ism fa'il are there? Two, mashallah. Very good, brother. Fa'altu zalika. I did that. Fa'altu zalika. Okay, analyze, brother. What kind of a sentence is this? Jumla failure. Where is the verb? Fa'al. Sukun. Sukun. Where is the verb? Fa'al. Why sukun, brother? Mutaharrik pronoun. What is it? Mutaharrik pronoun comes and the lam kalima gets a sukun. Faltu zalika. And what kind of a vav is this? Brother, if I say what kind of vav is this, it means it's not vowel. It is hal. Huh? It is vowel hal. وَأَنَا كَارِهٌ لَهُ. While I disliked it. I did it while I disliked it. Kariha yakrahu. What is it, brothers and sisters? Karihun comes from Kariha yakrahu. Fatihul Andalusi. Brother? This is the person. This is the one of the most famous commander-in-chief of Muslim army, Tariq bin Ziyad. You should read the history. Do you know his background? I'll tell you very briefly, brother. He was sent to Spain. Okay? So he landed on the shore of Spain. And what did he tell? Burn the ships. We are not going back. We are staying here. Either we move forward or in our struggle we sacrifice our lives. So when you see the ships, then people can say, oh, we can go back. Huh? No, we are not going back. Can you imagine somebody doing like this? So, and this gave the army a very strong incentive, zeal, to move forward, and then they conquered the opposition. And Jabal Tariq, Gibraltar, is Jabalul Tariq, mountain of Tariq. So Gibraltar comes from there, yes. So brother, how many ism files are there? 2. Fatihu. Okay, that Fatihu is a mubtada, and the next Tariqu is your khabar. Okay. Fataha yaftahu wa huwa fatihun. Taraka yatruku wa huwa tariq. Taraka means to hammer somebody, to strike. Okay. So Tariq, the conqueror of Andalus, is Tariq. Conqueror means the one who opens up the Spain. He opened the Spain for Muslims. That is his name, Tariq. Actually, it's Ibnu, but Alif is dropped. And we are going to learn why the Alif gets dropped. Okay? We will learn, brother. Now, just for your information, brother, circle Ibnu Ziyadin. Circle. Now, look at it properly. Tariku. Actually, it is Tarikun. But when it gets this kind of a noun coming together, then for the comfort or for the ease of speech, we give only one dhamma. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, Tariku is marfu. Sister Sukhaina, what do you see on Ibnu? What do you see? Dhamma. Why it is Dhamma there? Why it is marfu? Nahi. Sister Maimuna, you can guess? Not, mashallah, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, sister. Zadikillahu ilman yas. Maimuna, and all of us, may Allah increase us in knowledge. That when you have that kind of a situation, then Ibnu Ziyadin comes as a Naat. So Ibnu is Naat, Wahuwa, Mudaf, and Ziyad Mudaf. Got the idea, brother? Watch for it, it will come in our study. Okay, so here, that compound after Tariq, what is that compound? Naat. The way we did, remember? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So Rabbil, brother, Mudaf Mudafili, but Rabb came as a Naat. Maliki came as a Naat. Fine, brothers and sisters. And Anasin ibn Malikin. So Malikin, brother, Malaka Yamlaku. Malik, okay. Radiallahu anhu qala. Qala Rasulullahi yati ala nasi zamanun. Huh? Okay. The time will come to mankind. Okay. Asabiru. Okay, brother. Sabara yasbiru. Wahuwa sabir. So that is some file. Fihim ala dinihi kal qabidi. What is qabidi, brother? Qabada yakbidu. I beg your pardon. Inshallah, I'll double check the dictionary. Sometimes, brothers and sisters, we got to check the dictionaries to know precisely what the mudari'a is, you know. Qabidu is the person who seizes or holds. Huh? Qabada is to hold or catch. Or catch, brother. So, what is the meaning of this? Jamri. Al-Jamri means piece of fire. It can be a burning coal or a piece of burning wood, brother. So, Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the time will come to the people when the person who is patient with his deen, who holds on to Islam, will find it so very difficult. He has to be patient, as if he's holding on to a piece of fire. If the time, tough times, and we can see these days, but the times are really very difficult in many areas. Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Qala ta'ala, this is very important, brothers and sisters. Yuriduna an yakhruju minan nari wa ma hum بِخَارِجِينَ مِنْهَا وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ مُقِيمٌ. Okay, brothers and sisters. يُرِيدُونَ فعل مضارع مرفوع بثبوت نون. Where is the file? Al-Waw is your file. Fine, brothers and sisters. أَن يَخْرُجُوا أَن حرف نصب ومصدري أن يخرج فعل مضارع منصوب. Why will you say mansub? Because an came. Mansubun bi hadfi noon. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. In one we saw the noon, in the second the noon is dropped. Minan nari, of course, jar majrur. Wama, this can be Mawhaliya. Ma is, brother, what kind of ma is this? We are going to learn. Ma al-Hijaziyah. What is it? Ma al-Hijaziyah ya'malu amala laysa. So ma will have ism and ma will have khabar. So where is the ism of ma? Hum. And where is the khabar of ma? Bikharijin. Now usually it can have mansub form, or it can have majroor form with min bi zaida. What is this? Harfu jar zaida. Are you with me? We did it. We'll do it again, inshallah. Okay. So, brothers and sisters, bi kharijina. Now, that is what we did with the analysis of the ma hijaziyah. But what is kharijina? Sister Hamza, what is kharijina? Brother Samad? Ismu fa'il, mashallah. Brother, we got to think. So what is this? Kharaja, yakhruju, wa huwa kharijun. Make it into Jama Mudhakar Salim, kharijuna. Make it into Mansub and Majroor, kharijina. So B came, it means it's Majroor. Are you with me? Okay, brother, define it. B, afjar. Kharijina, majrur bil, majrurun bi ba. Majrurun bi ba. Okay, fine. Wa alamatu jarrihi al-yaw. But that's the way we'll analyze. We remember all these things, inshallah. Okay. وَلَهُمْ أَذَابٌ لَهُمْ Jar majrur shibu jumla khabar muqaddam. Where is the mubtada? Azamun. And what is muqimun? Naat. Now tell me what muqimun is, brother. Ism file. From where? Not kama, sister. Mu. There is no shadda. Akama yukimu. Form 4. It is from form 4 and it is bab if'alun. What is it? Bab if'alun. Okay, brothers and sisters. So what is muqimun? A permanent place. So what is azabun? The punishment which is permanent, will last forever. It will endure forever. Muqim. And brother, Al-Muqimu is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Means He is going to be there forever and ever. So our brother Abdul Muqim is mudaf ilayhi. So what is Al-Muqim? Akama yuqimu. Wahuwa muqimun. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Okay. Masrukun. Brothers and sisters. Ismun, a noun, yadullu, indicate, ala ma waqat alayhi sarikatu. It's a noun on which, brothers and sisters, the stealing took place. Or the stealing occurred. Wahuwa mushtaqun, and it is derived min surika. Okay, brother, what is surika? Majhul. Now remember, brothers and sisters, we know you cannot have ism maf'ul from intransitive verb. Okay? And you cannot make any verb majhul if it is intransitive. Are you with me? The verb has to be transitive in order to make it into passive voice. What is passive voice? Al-fi'lul madi lil majhul. That is your passive voice. You got to keep all those English terminology in your mind. You know why, brothers and sisters? Someday you will stand up and teach our children here, and they are brought up here in Canada, so they will understand English better if you try to also bring in the terminology of English grammar. So, ism file is called active participle. And ism maf'ul is called passive participle. Well, yusamma, and it is called ism maf'ul. Ismul maf'uli, ismun masugun, min al-fi'l al-mabniyi lil majhul lid dalalati. Dalla yadullu, and the masdar is dalalatun. Alama waqa alayhi fi'lu. Same thing, brother. It indicates ma is here allazi, on whom the action occurred. Daraba yadribu madrubun. So what is madrubun? It's the noun on which the action took place of beating. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So maf'ulun means it is the receiver of the action. Are you with me? For akala, akilun and ma'kulun. What is the meaning of ma'kulun? The thing which is eaten, which receives the action of eating. I try to, explain you in a very simple way. Inshallah, it makes sense. But shariba yashrabu wa huwa sharibun, and mashrubun means the things which receive the action of being drunk. Okay. Got the idea, inshallah? Okay. Wa huwa ala wazni maf'ulun. Are you with me? Remember this wazn. Maf'ulun. Where is fa kalima? Fa. Where is ain kalima? Ain. And lam kalima. But remember, fa kalima got a sukun. And ain kalima also got extra vav there. So what is extra in maf'ulun? Mim and wow, this is extra. But that is the pattern. Huh? It's very easy. Once you understand these things, brother, you will be surprised how beautiful and fascinating Arabic language is, and how easy and interesting it becomes, inshallah. Min fi'l sulasi, brother, mujarrad. What is mujarrad? When you say fi'l sulasi mujarrad, I say mujarrad, not mujarrid. So say, Maimuna, what is mujarrad? It is ism maf'ul. What is the verb? Jarrada. Huh? What is the verb, brothers and sisters? Jarrada. Yujarridu. Mujarrid will be ism fa'il, and mujarrad is ism maf'ul. Huh? Are you with me? So that is your fi'l sulasi mazid fihi. What is it? Fi'l sulasi mazid fihi. When you say fi'l sulasi mujarrad, means pure. Huh? There is nothing added to it. Huh? It is in its pure form. Nothing has been added to it. They can also say naked. Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. So this maf'ul, brothers and sisters, this maf'ul is that applies to fi'l sulasi mujarrad. Huh? Applies to fi'l sulasi mujarrad. Fine. استخرج من الدرس أسماء مفعولين الواردة فيه واذكر مع كل واحد منها فعل مشتق منه على نحو التالي. But we have already done it, didn't we do it? You were careful in highlighting when we read the lesson. Now if you get time, write it down on a piece of paper. What will you write down? Ism fa'il, ism maf'ul. So if you get a chance, write down on a piece of paper all the ism fa'il from the main lesson. Huh? And you will write down the ism fa'il, then you will write down the verb, madi mudariya. And the same way you will write down ism maf'ul and write down the verb, madi mudariya. Now in the dars, in the main dars, Dr. Sahib uses majhul to make ism maf'ul. Are you with me? I want you to quickly look to the key. Huh? Page 27, footnote. Number 3. The ism maf'ul is derived from the passive form of the verb. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? Okay. That is why the passive form of the verb is given in the main book. But here in the key, the active form is given as it is easier to understand. So do not get confused. Brother Muhammad, in the main dars, passive form is given. I think there is a logic in giving the passive forms. You know why? If the verb does not have a passive form, it does not have ism maf'ul. You got the idea? If the verb cannot have a passive form, then there will be no ism maf'ul in that way. So it's very logical. But it is for us sometimes easier to take the ism maf'ul directly from the active voice, inshallah. Fine, brother. Number 6. Sug. What is the meaning of sug? Form. Form. Asma'al maf'u lina min al-af'al al-atiyati. Al-fi'l and then ism maf'ul. Now as you can see, the passive form of the verb is given. Kutila. Give the mudari also for practice. Kutila yuktalu. You got to write it. Kutila yuktalu. For our extra practice, brother. And what huwa maktulun, brother. Ulima yu'lamu. Ulima yu'lamu. Wa huwa ma'lum. Brother, ma'lum 2 दिन के लिए मेहमान यहाँ मालूम नहीं मंजिल है कहाँ. So ma'lum is very common in Urdu, but it is actually Arabic and it is ism maf'ul. Su'ila yus'alu. Mas'ulun. How will you write down mas'ulun? Write it down properly, brother. Mas'u, like this. Mas'ulun. Okay? The person responsible who's being asked has to answer. He's a responsible person. In charge. Mas'ul means person who's in charge. He can be the guardian, can be the manager. Fine, brother. Shuriba, yushrabu. Write down the majul form so we get extra practice. And huwa mashrubun. Mashrubun. Now, brother, kuriya. See how kuriya is written. Kara'a. I will write it down, brothers and sisters. I will write it down. Ka-ra-a. So here, Hamza got a chair of alif. Now, it will become ku-ri. Now there is a kasra. So Hamza will get a chair of ya. But no dots. Don't put dots here, brothers and sisters. Kuriya. Okay, brothers and sisters. What is the meaning of Kara'a? He read. What is the meaning of Kuriya? It was read. Are you with me? It was read. Fine. And what will be Kuriya? Yukra'u. Yukra'u. And what will be ism maf'ul? Makru'un. Makru'un. This is how will you write down, brother? Makru'un. Now, brothers and sisters, you know you have with you, we recommended to you the dictionary of verb conjugation. In that dictionary, ism fa'il, ism maf'ul are all given. So anytime you have any doubt, you can go back and check the spellings, inshallah. That book is very handy. I always say that book is worth its weight in gold. Okay. Inshallah. We'll move forward. Wujida. Yujadu, waw will come out. And what is ism maf'ul? Mawjud. This is very common. Mawjud. Present. Found. Okay. Kusira. Yuksaru. And then comes maksurun. Al-kalamu. Maksurun. Fine. Wulida. Yuladu. Waw will come out. Yuladu, waw will come out. You know why? Because it is mithal. Okay? And what will be the ism maf'ul? Mawlud. Upon. Okay? Fine. Kuriha. Yukrahu. Makruhun. Ukila. Yukalu. Ma'kulun. Ma'kulun. Dufina. Yudfanu. And then madfunun means buried. Buried. Gusila, yugsalu, magsulun, something which is being washed. Khulika, yukhlaku. Get used to the passive voice. Yukhlaku. And then makhluk. Fine, brothers and sisters. Fusila, yufsalu, and then mafsulun. What is the meaning of mafsulun? Discharge. Dismissed. One more. Fired. Ayyin asma'a fa'ilina wa asma'a maf'ulina fima yali. Okay, brother. Da. What is da? Da. What is da? Put. Wada, yada'u, da. Put. Khattan wahidan tahtal ula wa khattaini tahta thaniya. So ism file, you will put one line, and ism maf'ul, you will put 2 lines. Or if you have 2 highlighters, reserve 1 highlighter for ism file and 1 highlighter for ism maf'ul, but don't get mixed up, brother. Don't get mixed up. The color should be consistent. Fine, brother. قال المدير للطالبين من منكم الضارب ومن المضروب. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? How many ism files are there and ism mafuls are there? 2, are you sure? What is the first one? MashaAllah, talibaini. What is the verb? Talaba yatulubu wa huwa talibun. And from talibun, talibani. And from talibani, talibaini. Are you? Alhamdulillah. Okay. Daribu. Daraba yadribu wa huwa daribun. And madrubun. Isam maf'ul. Are you with me, brother? The 2 students are in front of the headmaster and is asking them, who amongst you is the beaten? And who got beaten? Okay. Okay, what is farra? What is the meaning of farra? Farar ho gaya. Bhag gaya. He ran away. Farra means to run away. Brother, write down by side of farra, it is farida. What is it? Farida, Bab Samia. Not Farida. Farida. Okay, brother. Farra al-qatilu. What is the translation? The murderer ran away. Ran away. Wa nukila, nakala, nukila. What is the meaning of nukila? To transport somebody. Maktul was transported. Ilal mustashfa. Mean Maktul is the person who was killed, was sent to hospital. Kabadna means to catch. Brothers and sisters, kabadna means to catch. Alas-sariku. So kabada will always be followed by ala. Kabadna alas-sarik means, brothers and sisters, we caught the thief. Walakinnana, but we lam najid. We did not find ladayhi indahu. Ladayhi indahu. Al-mal al-masruka. The stolen thing we did not find. We caught him, but the things that he stole we could not find. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Very good. Adhanul Masjid al-Nabawi masmu'un. Translation, brother. The adhan of Masjid al-Nabawi is heard. Is heard. Fi jama'i ahya'il madinatil munawwarati. In every Madina Munawwara. In every region, every part of Madina Munawwara. Okay, brothers and sisters. Qultu li bakkali. I said to the bakkal. I said to the grocer. Yujadu ladayka dajajun madbuhun. What is the translation, brother? In fact, in English we'll say, do you have any slaughtered chickens? Do you have any slaughtered chicken? Now, I want to analyze it, brother. What is Harfu istifham. What is it? Harfu. Yujadu. What is yujadu? Fi'lun mudari'un lil majhul. Marfu'un. Wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatun. Zahiratun. Fine, brothers and sisters. Where is the... Shall I say file? No way. Because it is passive voice, majhul. So I will have to find naib file. Where is naib file? Dajajun, mashallah. Because knife file has to be marfu. So where do I find? Dajajun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? That is your knife file. And what is madhbuhun? Ism maful, fine. But what is it? Sister Maimuna? Naat. It is naat. Huh? Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Ladaika, zarf, mudaf, ilayhi. Now, brothers and sisters, this is how wajada, yajidu, wujida, yujadu is used. Okay? So you ask, ayujadu indaka? And then whatever you are looking for it. But in English, how do we say in English? We say in English, do you have? Is with you these things? Are these things found with you? But we don't say that. We say, do you have? You know, inshallah. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? How the talibu mafsulun. Okay, brother? What is hada? Mubtada. What is talib? Badal. And what is mafsulun? Khabar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What do we have here? Talib, ism fa'il, and mafsul, ism maful. Mafsul, this student is dismissed. This student is fired, is removed. Fine, brothers and sisters. La ta'ata lil makhluqin fi ma'siyatil khaliqi. Okay, brother, how many words are we looking in this sentence? Makhluq, makhluqin. So what is makhluqin? Ism maful. Khalaqa, yakhluqu. Okay, or khulika, yukhlaku. Inshallah, we will think that way also, inshallah. Okay, makhluqin is the ism maful. Khaliq, khalaqa, yakhluqu. Fine, brothers and sisters. I did explain you in detail. This is such a beautiful, beautiful expression in Arabic language. La ta'ata. What is this la? La an-nafiyatu lil jins, brother. I'm hoping we'll learn this soon because this is such a beautiful, beautiful expression, brother. When you say la ilaha, brother, you cannot translate this. You've got to understand in Arabic. And if you say la ilaha, there is no God but God, that is the poorest of poor translation. Okay, the most suitable translation will be nobody deserves to be worshipped. Nobody is entitled to be worshipped. Nobody has a right to be worshipped except Allah. So we are going to study this, inshallah. So here it comes to la ta'ata. Ta'ata means obedience. Absolutely in the category of obedience, there is no obedience to the one who's created. Anyone who's in this universe created, there is no obedience to him if it amounts to disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If there's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command in Quran, that's what has to be obeyed. Nothing else. Okay, so it's a very powerful sentence. Inshallah, we'll study it further later on. Haza, are you hungry, brothers and sisters? Haza baydun maslukun. What is maslukun? Boiled. All you need is salt and pepper now. Maslukun is, brother, boiled, okay? Salaka yasluku. Salaka yasluku. Salaka means to boil. To cook in boiling water. Okay. And Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu anhuma qala. So there are two ashabis, Abdullah and Umar. So anhuma qala akhadha Rasulullahi bi mankibi. Brother, mankibun. What is mankibun? Shoulder. What is mankibun? Shoulder. Okay. So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam grabbed the shoulder. Faqala, and he said, Kun. What is kun, brother? Amar. Kana yakunu. Kun. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala sukun. Kun fit dunya. Be in this world. Be in the world. Ka'annaka gharibun. What is the meaning of gharibun, brother? Not poor man. Stranger. Gharib means stranger. As if you are a stranger. Okay. Aw abiru. Abara, brothers and sisters, is to cross. To cross something. Abiru sabili. As if you are passing. Brother, in the way. You are passing the path. Are you with me? Be in the dunya as if you are a stranger. This place does not belong to you. Your home is somewhere else. Or you are just passerby. Are you with me? You are just passing this way you are. Okay. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So Abiru is your ism file. I think it is Abara Yaburu. But if I make an error, please forgive me. We can always check the dictionary. Qala ta'ala, Inna Allah falikul habbi wan nawa. Falaka is to break apart. Okay, brother, let us analyze this quickly. Inna harfu tawqid wa nasbin. Allah lafzul jalalati ismu inna mansubun. Where is khabar inna? Faliku. Wa huwa mudaf. And where is mudaf ilayhi? Habbi. What is the meaning of habbi? Grain. Grain. And what is nawa? This is the seed of date. Okay. The stone, the pit. Okay, let me write down here. Brother. Write down, brother. Nawatun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is singular. And what is plural? Navan. What is plural? Navan. And when you put Navan with Alif Lam, it will become An-Nawa. Are you with me? I'll put that also, brother. You make it with An-Nawa. Like that. Okay, brothers and sisters. Ta'ammal ma yali. Ishtara, yashtari, ishtari. Now, brothers and sisters, we did a little bit of practice, but in book 2, we avoided to conjugate this properly. Are we ready to conjugate it now? Inshallah. Let's practice, brother. Ishtara, ishtaraya, ishtarau, ishtarat, ishtarata, ishtarayna, ishtarayta, ishtaraytuma, ishtaraytum, ishtarayti, ishtaraytuma, ishtaraytunna, ishtaraytu, ishtarayna. Okay. Ana ishtaraytu. Nahnu ishtarayna. Anta ishtarayta. Hum ishtarau. Hum ishtarau. Okay. Hum ishtarau. An-nasu ishtarau. An-nisa'u ishtarayna. Are you with me? Muhammadun ishtara. Aminatu ishtarat. Are you with me? Inshallah, remember. Okay, brothers and sisters, yashtari. Very beautiful verb, brother, because it's so common. And I think we can handle it now with confidence. Yashtari, yashtariyani, yashtaruna. Because kasra will change into Dhamma. In order to be compatible with wow. One more time. Yashtari, yashtariyani, yashtaruna, tashtari, tashtariyani, yashtarina. Anta, tashtari, tashtariyani, antum, tashtaruna, anti, tashtarina, tashtariyani, antunna, tashtarina, ana, ashtari, nahnu, nashtari. Now when you will make it majzoom, you will drop the harfu illa. But when you will make it mansoob, you will give fatha on ya. Are you with me? This rule has to be remembered, brother. So, ishtara. How will I define ishtara? Fi'lun madin mabniun ala fatahatin mukaddaratin. Brothers and sisters, you got to be careful, huh? Okay, brothers and sisters. I wrote down ishtara. Watch it. Fi'l madin mabniun ala fatahatin mukaddaratin yashtari. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatun mukaddara. Remember this, brother. Sometimes we will be able to analyze it in a very, very nice way, in a very perfect way, inshallah. And then ishtari, how will you define ishtari? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Very good, brother and sister. Because ishtaraita. Now you must remember ishtara, the hamza of ishtara is hamzatul wasal. So anything that comes in front of it, we won't pronounce the hamza. So watch this, brother, sentence. Bika mishtaraita. Bika mishtaraita. Hadihi sa'ata. What is hazihi? Mafulun bihi. And what is sa'ata? Badal. Very good. Maza turidu an tashtari ya. Maza turidu an tashtariya fil maktabati. In the store, okay? I will just try to remind you whether turidu fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi damma. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu anta. An harfu nasbin wa masdariyin. Tashtariya fi'lun mudari'un mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-fatahatu zahira. Fine. Okay. Fa'ilun mustatirun taqdiruhu anta. And then what will I say? Antashtariya al-mastar al-mu'awwal fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi. Inshallah, we will remember. You have done this in book 2, but just to refresh you. Surah Nasrin, it will come back. I will be repeating this over and over again, inshallah. So that you will get a good practice, brother. That is why I always request you, unless it's an emergency, do not miss the class. Because by coming here and listening to the teacher for nearly 2.5 hours, it makes you strong. And these terms, are no longer strange to us, La tashtari. What is this la? La an-nahiya. Tashtari. Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun wa alamatu jazmihi adfu harfi illa. Masha. Hada muajjama. What is haza? Mafulun bihi. What is al-muajjama? Badal. Ishtari. Now this is fi'l amr. Ishtari. Fi'l amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. Zaka. Zaka is zalika. What is zalika? Mafulun bihi. Purchase that. فَإِنَّهُ أَحْسَنُ. Because it is better. Okay. Fine, brother. قَالَ تَعَالَى Inna Allah ashtara min al-mu'minina anfusahum. Okay. Wa amwalahum bi anna lahum jannata. Brother. Okay, I want to analyze, brother. Here, brother, this ishtara, the scholars say, istimalun majaziyun. It does not mean literal meaning. It's a symbolic meaning. What is it? It is symbolic meaning. Okay, inshallah. You'll remember that, huh, brother? Maybe someday, we can also discuss this. Inna harfu tawqid wa nasbin. Allah lafzu jalalati. We always say lafzu jalalati. Ismu inna mansubun. Oh, brother, where is khabar inna? Al jumlatul fi'aliyatu. So we will first start the fi'l. Now it is ishtara. Fi'lu madin mabniun ala fatahatin muqaddaratin. Okay, where is the fa'il? Mustatir taqdiruhu huwa yadullu ala Allah. Fine, brother. Min al mu'minina jar majrur. Okay, what is mu'minina? Ism majrur. Wa alamatu jarrihi al yaw li'annahu jama mudhakkar salim. Brother, anfusahum. What is this anfusahum? And what kind of a combination is this? Mudaf, mudafili. What is anfusa? Anfusa. Anfusa mafulun bihi. What is it, brother? Nafsun anfusun. So anfusa is mafulun bihi for the fi'al ishtara. Are you with me, brother? Mafulun. Wa huwa mudaf. And then hum mudaf. Waw harfu atfin. Amwala mawtufun ala anfusa. Okay. Wa huwa mudaf and hum mudaf. B harf jar. Anna. Brother, anna is min akhwatu inna. Okay. It is also harfu tawqid wa nasb, brother. Okay, brother and sister, look at it. Anna has come. We have to have ismu anna and khabar anna. So, anna lahum. What is lahum? Jar majrur, shibu jumla, khabar anna. Lahum cannot be ismu anna. Lahum cannot be ismu anna. So what is ismu anna? Is it mansub? Yes. See? You see it is mansub. So that is your ismu anna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. Here bi anna lahum. Write down this. Lahum, meaning of lahum, yani means meaning. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Meaning, their reward is Jannah. Jazauhum means their reward. And what is their reward? Jannah. That is the meaning of lahum Jannah. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Okay. We have number 9. But I guess before we start, we will take a break and recharge our batteries, inshallah. I'm sure there is some energizing snacks, the snacks which will energize you. Oh, Sister Arifa, Jazakillahu, Sister Arifa. She has brought baklava because she knew this lesson is like a baklava. So she brought some baklava. Okay, let us enjoy, brother. And as usual, my advice to you is, you want to enjoy your tea? Then don't talk. It will taste more delicious. Brothers and sisters, we are back. Hope you enjoyed the baklava. We must all thank Sister Arifa Jazakillahu, Sister Arifa. May Allah bless you and your family for your generosity in treating the class with baklava. Truly speaking, it is an energizing snack. Alhamdulillah. We'll start, brother. Number 9. Ma ana bi gafi len. So, brother, what kind of a sentence is this? هذه ما النافية. Are you with me? وهي من أخوات ليس تدخل على جملة الاسمية. It enters جملة اسمية. فترفع الاسم. And it makes the ism marfu. Tarfa'u means it makes the ism marfu. وَتَنْصِبُ al-khabar. And it makes the khabar mansub. وَتُسَمَّى. And it is called ma al-hijaziyatu. Tusamma, it's majhul, it is called ma al-hijaziyatu. Nahu. Ma hadha basharan. This is ayah from Surah Yusuf. Okay. Ma, how will you describe ma? Ma al-hijaziyatu. Mabniun ala sukun. Mabniun ala sukun. Alhamdulillah. And what will you say? Hadha ismu ma al-hijaziyah. Okay, but brother, we will describe hadha. How will you describe hadha? Ismu ishara mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli rafa'in ismu ma al-hijaziyah. Very good. Basharan khabarun mansubun. Khabarun ma al-hijaziyah mansubun. Fine, brother. Waqad. Brother, when the qad comes with fail mudariya, what does it mean? Maybe. What does it mean? It is possible. Remember, when the qad comes with fail madi, it is definite. Then it becomes harfu tahqiq. But when it comes with fail mudariya, then the translation is, it's possible. Or it may be, yaktarinu. What is yaktarinu? Iktarana yaktarinu. Form 8. What is the meaning of yaktarinu? To attach or to connect. It is joined or coupled. Iktarana means to get connected. Okay. Where is the file of yaktarinu? Khabaru. See, marfu. Means the khabar of it can be connected by zaidati, by extra. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And there are beautiful examples in the Quran. Fine. Mallahu, this is an example from Quran. Mallahu bigafilin. Okay. So what is Allahu, brother? Lafzul jalalati. Ismun ma al-hijaziyah. And bigafilin jar majrur. Okay. What will I say? Majrurun lafzan. Are you with me? Majrurun lafzan. Mansubun mahlan. Khabaru ma al-hijaziyah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Brother Hassan, did you get it? No, I said bigafilin, it's majrur. Majrurun lafzan. But mahlan, it's mansub. Because the khabar of ma hijaziyah is always mansub. Like ma hadha basharan. You can change that also. Ma hadha bi basharin. So there is a possibility. It can be with bi harf jar. It will come be like this. Mallahu bi gafilin. Remove bi. What will you say? Mallahu gafilan. Mallahu gafilan. Okay? Right. Amma ta'maluna. With what you are doing. Okay. Ikra al-misal. Read the example. Thumma adkhil. What is adkhil, brother? Okay. What kind of a fi'l is this? Form 4. MashaAllah. You got to remember. Huh? Hamzatul Qata. Huh? When you see Hamzatul Qata, it should strike us. What is this? What is the verb? Adkhala yudkhilu. Yudkhilu. Huh? And from there, Amar is adkhil. Means you bring something inside. Huh? Adkhil ma hijaziyata al jumlat al atiyati. Brothers and sisters. Anta mujtahidun. Mubtada khabar. Huh? Ma anta mujtahidan. Brother, what is ma? Al-Hijaziyah. What is anta? Ismu ma. Al-Hijaziyah. Marfun. And what is mujtahidan? Khabaru ma al-Hijaziyah mansubun. Fine, brother. What is the other style of writing it? Ma anta bi mujtahidin. Are you with me, brother and sister? Bi mujtahidin. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Huh? So bi mujtahidin is jar majroor, and it is majroorun lafzan mansubun mahlan. Inshallah you'll remember. Ana kariyun, mubtada khabar. Okay? Ma ana kariyan. Or you will say ma ana bi kariyan. You write it down, brothers and sisters. You will write it down. Nahnu tujjarun, mubtada khabar. Ma nahnu tujjaran. Ma nahnu bi tujjarin. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Huwa karibun. Ma huwa kariban. Or ma huwa bi kariban. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Fits the baklava that we ate. This exercise fits beautifully with the baklava. Hati mudariya. Rafal al-atiya. Kafala yakfulu. What is the meaning of kafala? To guarantee something, or to sponsor, or to be responsible, or to be liable. Okay. Gafala yaghfulu. Also bab nasara. Okay. What is the meaning of gafala? To be heedless, unmindful, inattentive. Fine, brothers and sisters. Falaka yafliku means to break it apart. Asifa, to be sorry. Ya safu, bab fatah. Fine. Nahara, to scold. Yanharu. Abara yaburu, bab nasara. To cross through. Okay, brothers and sisters. Warada yaridu. Warada yaridu. Okay, means to mention. Okay, brothers and sisters. Farra yafirru. Brothers and sisters, I think I made a mistake. No, brother, I think I made a mistake. You got to correct it. I asked you to write farra, farira. That is not right. Farra is farara. Can you rewrite it again, please? In the main lesson, farra is farara. I said farira. That is not correct. Because if it is farira, then it should have been yafarru. But it is yafirru. It means it's bab daraba. So it is farara yafriru. Are you with me? Farara yafirru. Yafirru. So this is bab daraba. So farara. Did you make correction? Okay, brothers and sisters. And then sabaka. Yas biku. To proceed. Happened before. Be earlier than, or to come before, or to proceed. Sabaka yasbiku. Okay. And then salaka yasluku. To boil, cook in boiling water. Fine, brother and sister. Hati jama. Al-asma al-atiyati. Yatimun yatama. You know how to write yatama, inshallah? Or aitamun. Okay, brothers and sisters, I will write down. Yatama or aitamun. These are the two plurals of yatim. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, kuflun, akfalun, jihatun, jihatun. Jihatun means from direction, from side. Jihatun, jihatun. Brother, abidun, what is abidun? Abiduna. Okay, or ubadun. Abiduna, abiduna, or ubadun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now remember, they can have these, one word can have many plural forms. Okay, brothers and sisters? Next page, you have a palm showing 5 fingers. And the names are given here. What will you say to the finger in Arabic? Isba'un. What is it? Isba'un. And what will be the plural? It is on the wazan of mafa'ilu. Asabi'u. Okay, asabi'u. That is your plural, huh, brother? Write down this also, brother. How will you translate? And toe. What will you call toe? Isbaul kadami. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Finger and toe. Also write down one more thing, brother. Very nice noun, brother. What will you write down, brother? Rahatu means palm. Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we'll start lesson number 5. It is continuation of lesson number 4.